Hi guys, it's markabusi here and we're back with another song reaction, and today we're going to be doing the song Lowlands by Gojira. It's been a wee while since I've done a Gojira song, and now that we've got Christmas out of the way, I figured it was time to get back and check it out. I'm expecting really cool drumming, really cool guitars, some melodic screaming, which is kinda weird. So far I think I've done about 4 Gojira songs and I've liked every one. I'm kinda hoping this just maintains that run. The drumming absolutely threw me off there, but it turns out it's just in 4/4. The snare, the second time round, comes in a beat later than it would normally, which is why I was like, oh, that's funny timing. But when the guitars and everything came in, I was then able to go, alright, okay, so that's when the guitars are changing chords. It's the drum that's deliberately playing something weird, which is kinda cool. Also, actual singing. With a Gojira song, the thing that I quite like is I can take each individual part and go, here's why this part is really cool, and it's always something different. The thing that makes this part cool is the swooping bass line at the end of every bar, to then segue straight back into to repeat the line again. It's similar to Bandmade in a lot of fashions in that I like bands who just make interesting choices rather than the easy option. And the easy option for this would have just been just root notes the full time. But instead he's like, nah, I'm just gonna ring it out. Weird swooping thing, back to ringing it out. It just adds a little element of oh in your brain whilst you're listening to it. Expanded to the state of life. I started the video by going, oh yeah, he's singing, great. You're never gonna confuse this guy with being as good a singer as the guy from Periphery or the guy from Tesseract. But that's kinda not why I like it when he's singing. I like it because the guy's just got a really nice tone, some good emotion in there. When he chooses to sing, the music complements it perfectly. It's like an artistic and stylistic choice that they've made to go, okay, at this point, I want to sing this part, so the music needs to match that. And the thing I like about that is that kind of suggests a maturity and thinking about the song compositions and how they go about writing it just from scratch. If they've got an idea for something, they work it up from the ground up. It's nice. The harmonies in this are actually fantastic. There's about 3 or 4 different voices going on at the same time. All of them lovely. I've said this before in Gojira videos. You're never going to pit them against the best of the best and have them win in any category. What you do have is the best all-rounder. They might be my favourite metal band purely because they are excellent in every regard rather than having 1 or 2 standout elements. That was a really cool, just complete switch in dynamic, speed, tone, whilst also still playing actually the same thing, but just the way they've done it has just completely changed the whole mood of the song. Which, by the way, can we just take a moment out to appreciate the mood of the song, which is another thing that I really like about them. They're not just heavy or light, they put forward moods and feelings, which is always going to be the thing that I latch on to. I don't care how technically dynamic you are, if there's no emotion in there, I'm not interested. I will appreciate it as a technical exercise, but I would never listen to it again. I'm looking at you, Dimash. I'm looking at you, Polyphia. That was unnecessary. That riff's cool as fuck. That is just a really cool riff. I'd been sitting thinking the entire time that I was listening to it, okay, this is actually really good and I'm really enjoying this, but I'm hoping at some point it kind of picks up a bit of pace, has a bit more intensity, comes in with a bit of a punch. It was quite subdued for most of the song, and I kind of felt like if it had kept that for the entire time, it might have been a bit anticlimactic. I didn't know where it was going, but I was kind of hoping it was going to go somewhere kind of similar to this. And then when the wee drum started building up, I was like, oh, this is about to kick off. Growling back in there, but the growling is not to the extent where it ruins the song. Yes! this? Oh, I thought we were done. That was fucking brilliant. That was actually brilliant. I covered quite a lot of what I wanted to say already, but I'll say this: the last bit, not that little acoustic bit, but the last kind of like 30-40 seconds of the song, when he started screaming in tune and was doing like an actual melody and the scream. I love it when he does that, and it's very hard to do. I've tried it in the car. It's not, I can't really do it. That is why I like Gojira. A lot of bands have certain of the elements, but they bring it together into just a whole that I really enjoy. And then you've got the heavy, cool riffs, but the riffs are particularly cool, and I don't know why, but they're more memorable for me than a lot of the other metal bands, which I think is just good guitar work, honestly. But then you've got like the really cool drumming all the way through it, where the guy's constantly doing subtle, interesting things. It doesn't need to be crazy, it's just subtle, interesting things that when you pick up on it, nice. Bass player's always doing absolutely solid work. Singer, he's a good singer. He's not stunning, but he's good. But what he is good at is just bringing that fucking emotion, especially when he screams. You guys tell me in the comments below, what did you think? Did you like it? Did you not? Should I listen to more Gojira? Should I not? That was Lowlands by the French, I want to say that. I think the French metal band Gojira. I've been markabusi. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.